Chris.
It's been a while. We keep saying that because we rarely do these. But we're back.
It's been 5 months since we recorded.
5 months. But you know what?
Every once in a while,
You got a little?
go do an episode of
Crite Night! Shit, I didn't say the word, but it still counts. And we're back. Crite Night's back. Minute 26 into 27. Not a lot of stuff's happening. However, I did notice one thing.
Okay.
This minute, they got like the Hellraiser soundtrack or something with that string in there.
Okay.
We're starting to get into horror,
this
my friend.
Is somewhat of an important minute. Even though there's not a lot to talk about here, I don't think.
Because we learned...
This is the calm before the storm. This
the
is
calm.
like
This
the
is the calm.
this is the minute before shit pops off. We've had very little Crite action.
Did you ever see that movie with Mark Wahlberg called A Perfect Storm?
I've seen all of the Mark Wahlberg movies, Chris.
Have you actually seen that?
I've seen A Perfect Storm. I think.
Yeah.
It's been a long time though.
Yeah. Not really related to this.
Okay.
But I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is. It's about to pop. We haven't had any Crite action.
Shit's gonna happen soon.
Since that little like 2 or 3 minute intro up in space. It is time. Almost.
These people with this goddamn porch, they're just rubbing it in our faces.
Oh, that's
Did
a
you
nice
see
porch.
how big that fucking porch is?
Those wraparound porches, I'm into it.
What
I
do you
want
do
one.
with all that? Did
You gotta have some outdoor like couch action going on. You got a porch that big?
I would like
How
one.
nice would it be to have like an outdoor couch? They'll just sit and read.
I want one of those wood ones on the swing.
Okay. Yeah,
I wanna do
I didn't
that.
see one of those, but
Yeah.
I could take or leave the swing.
Yeah.
I've seen TMNT 2 too many times. Those things just collapse on you every time you sit down on them.
I feel like I understand because we do know that
That was regular TMNT. That wasn't TMNT 2. When Casey Jones falls
that
through
was
that
Teenage
porch
Mutant
swing.
Ninja Turtle 1.
It was one. Yeah.
Oh my
I said the wrong thing. I had to circle back and get it right. I'm sorry.
You kind of ruined this episode of Crite Night. I just don't want to talk about it. I just kind of ruined it.
Not wrong.
The mom, she's a homemaker, right?
Yeah.
I understand what she's doing all day now. It's very clear to me because
She's not in this episode. She's not in this minute.
No, but I mean, let's just get a little personal. I have been a homemaker. I stayed home with the kids. I was a stay-at-home dad. And now I had a job too, but I'm not pointing fingers or anything. I was busy, you know. But her, she must have been insanely busy. They have like 42 hanging plants from this goddamn porch. Have you ever watered a hanging plant? It is annoying as fuck. Because if it's too high and you can't reach, you're trying to, it's because the way these stupid watering spigot spout things are done, you can't do this unless you have the right elevation. And if you don't, then the water spills out over the top. It gets all over you. It's fucking awful. Like it is, like I'm not even kidding. Like it is fucking awful.
She's a smart woman. She's a good country woman. She's got a step stool if she needs.
Bob Evans. Out on the farm. That's what we're getting.
I'm sure you got that many. You don't fuck around with struggling.
No.
When you've got that many.
What do you
plants.
think
You got a plan. She's got a step stool. She has. I
You
don't
think
know
it's
what
a step
she
stool
does.
kind of thing? That's even a lot of work too. Because you got to move the step stool between.
Not that much work.
That's kind of a lot of work, Ian. If you're moving it between every fucking plant.
Would you rather move it between every plant, or would you rather do whatever nonsense you were just trying to pantomime for me just now?
Speaking honestly, because that's how we are here. I do everything as half-assed as possible, as quickly as. So, like when I bring in all the groceries, because I do all the grocery shopping too, because I am the homemaker. I'm not about taking a whole bunch of trips. I'm gonna ram as many of those things onto my arms, and we're gonna fucking get this shit done, hell or high water. I don't even know what that means. Whether we lose a few tomatoes, a few jars of sauces along the way. That's just, it happens.
Shit happens.
So if I'm watering all these things, you better believe it. I'm up there. I'm just pissed the whole fucking time, dumping shit.
But that's going to take you longer.
It's
don't
going
you think
to.
you get don't you just get the steps to make a little easier on yourself? Work smart, not hard. I always say. Chris.
I'm not a
tell you
smart
what.
man.
No argument here. So Bradley's
into Russian.
busted.
He's into Russian stuff.
yeah.
Heard that right?
Yeah. Well, he thinks it's Russian spy
Conspiracy
plane.
theories.
This is the 80s. We're still, tail end of the Cold War here. So it's a plausible theory.
Alex Jones.
But more importantly, that motherfucker blatantly lied to his father's face.
Really?
Yeah. When he caught him in the tree. Brad's finally been
Oh
caught.
shit! You're right.
Bradley's finally been caught in his shenanigans.
Yeah.
Trying to sneak out of the house to go figure out whatever that meteor was that happened in the last minute.
Yeah.
And yeah, he tells us, yeah, the earthquake just shook me right out of the window.
Hey, that's science. That's hashtag science. You can't disprove that.
His dad lightly calls him on.
He's like, boy,
stop it with that bowl.
Yeah, he went real country on that too.
But yeah, he did. He put a little English on it.
Yeah, it was some old English.
But he doesn't decide to. He could have laid the hammer down on him.
That was some lemon scented English.
They're more interested in getting out to the field.
Well,
because they want to investigate the Russian meteor thing, science.
Yeah.
Project.
One, don't let your kids watch Alex Jones. Okay. Actually, just don't let anyone watch Alex Jones. Yeah, you get this nice crane shot around the tree, but you see like the hint of like the way the fence goes up into the woods and stuff. Like you get a lot of view here, even though it's all darkness, but you get like a sense of there's a lot out there.
Space.
And we're kind of isolated
this
here.
Isn't some like tight movie set or anything.
No, it's not tight, Ian. It's wide open, much like Alex Jones is. I don't know where we're going with this.
Frogs?
I don't know. Yeah, so this is a kind of boring minute, but it's setting the stage.
But this wasn't designed to be viewed as a minute-by-minute project.
You constantly say that, but I mean, somebody should be doing that, right?
Somebody probably should do a bite-sized Critters podcast.
That would be a great idea.
Examining the franchise 1 minute at a time. We should probably say that up front on these.
I would definitely give a thumbs up to that.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah. Join us on next episode of Crite Night, because that's when we're finally going to get into some shit.
Can we talk one before we just wrap this up?
Let's do it.
I just noticed they have 2 fences, 2 different types of fences.
Well, you got to have your white picket fence.
What do you call the other fence?
That goes around the whole property.
Jesus Christ. Fences are goddamn expensive.
They can be, yeah.
But I mean, if you were able to afford that many hanging plants. Yeah. The other thing with those hanging plants is those are probably annuals and not perennials. So like you have to buy those every year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but I'm guessing this fence surrounds the house. Kind of keeps the home.
Critters. Out.
No, but it keeps this. This is our home space. This is where we do home things. Outside of that fence, but inside of the other fence, that's the farm space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to do it. For Crite
Night at the...
No. Crite-to-dial Dundee. Fuck.
Okay, you're not doing those anymore.